Welcome in, friends, to the Fun Astrology Podcast. It's Thursday, October 23rd. We're stepping into our very first full day of Scorpio season under some deeply healing skies. Today carries an emotional pulse that is hard to ignore, one that asks us not just for awareness, but for action. The headline of the day is the exact square between Jupiter in Cancer and Chiron in Aries, an aspect that invites us to confront where our growth has been blocked by old wounds, and to make conscious changes that open the path for deeper healing. Jupiter in Cancer expands what we care about: our roots, our family, our sense of belonging. Chiron in Aries, though, brings our most personal wounds to the surface, the ones that question whether we are safe to stand on our own. When these two meet in a square, the energy can feel tender, even raw. It may show up as tension between wanting to be nurtured and needing to be independent, or between emotional safety and personal courage. But remember, a square is not punishment. A square is pressure that produces progress. It's where the universe asks us, what are you going to do with what you've learned? This is an action oriented healing day. It's not about waiting for the pain to disappear. It's about taking small, intentional steps that reclaim your agency to move your story forward. The Moon, Mercury, and Mars all travel together in Scorpio today, forming an emotional triad that supports transformation. These three together give power to your words, your instincts, and your will. You might find yourself having a conversation that goes deeper than expected, or realizing that an old emotional pattern no longer fits who you're becoming. Scorpio energy doesn't heal by ignoring, it heals by revealing. So if something feels intense or uncomfortable today, that's a sign that the energy is working. These are the kinds of emotions that are meant to be transformed, not avoided. And the universe gives us a soft landing. The moon forms a beautiful water trine to Jupiter in Cancer and Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. These trines act as a stabilizing current beneath the emotional waves. They remind us that even as we transform, we are supported, that there's meaning and magic in the process of change. The moon's last aspect before a short void is a trine to Neptune in Pisces, an echo of faith and imagination. That void only lasts 5 minutes before the moon moves into Sagittarius just after midnight Eastern Time at 12:18 a.m. on Friday, but it offers a symbolic moment of release. So this evening, as the energy is building, it's almost like the universe is saying, take a breath and let go of what you've just processed before stepping forward. The moon shifts into Sagittarius, lightening the emotional tone for tomorrow and helps us integrate what we've learned. But for now, this Scorpio space we're in, it's the sacred part of healing. If today stirs something sensitive, notice where your instinct is to retreat or to rush ahead. Jupiter and Chiron are showing you where your comfort zone has become too small for your spiritual growth. The task of the square is to expand that space, to make room for a new version of yourself that's ready to move differently, love differently, live differently. Sometimes healing looks like crying. Other times it looks like making a call, setting a boundary, or saying, I'm ready to stop carrying this. That's Jupiter in Cancer meeting Chiron in Aries. Tenderness meets bravery. As we move through the day, the Scorpio moon's connection to Mars and Mercury gives you the drive and the clarity to name what hurts and to begin shifting it. Journaling, therapy, creative expression, or even a quiet talk with someone you trust. These are powerful tools under this sky. Remember, Scorpio season is where truth becomes transformation. And today, that transformation begins when you allow yourself to feel what's been buried and to act on what those feelings reveal. So, as you move through this Thursday, take a moment to check in with your heart and your courage. Ask yourself, where am I being invited to grow through what I feel? That's the medicine of this Jupiter Chiron square. Healing through movement, through awareness, and through honest action. The waters may be deep today, but they're guiding you to safer shores. And that's the sky today, my friends. Thank you for being here and for meeting these moments with such presence. Anybody who is in the Lucky Stars Club, November will be released this weekend, so make sure you check out hightimelineliving.com. Thomas will be back to talk with us tomorrow and to set up the weekend under the light of the Sagittarius moon. So until then, take care of your heart, trust the transformation, and I will see you all back next week. Much love. Talk soon.